Hello everyone, this is Nightfable. Welcome back to King's Quest 6, here today, gone tomorrow. We will resume our game. Now we were at the chessboard land, and we saw the two queens, the white queen and the red queen. And as you could see, they love arguing, and one of them dropped their scarf. Okay. Alright, Alexander. Time to leave this place. We can't do anything here right now. I think we did all we had to. There's a hole in the wall. We can't get him yet. We need the flute for that. One thing we can get right now is an iceberg lettuce. Now they're made of ice and they melt after a while, so we'll have to use them right away. So let's do that. Such a cute place, huh? Well, not the swamp though. The swamp's different. I wonder if I could do something here yet. I have to give a stump on a log, a bump on a log, I mean. I have to give him rotten tomato. Actually, I should talk to him first, so you know what's happening. Where's the talk? Okay, here. That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander. Oh, I can't talk to him. Okay, I guess we have to trigger the conversation with rotten tomato. Hopefully. What would a bump on a log want with a rotten tomato? Yeah, that's true. How do I trigger it again? Oh, is it the swamp ooze? Do I need to get swamp ooze? Yuck, Alexander doesn't want to put his bare hands in that oozy swamp. I guess we can't do anything here yet, so I apologize for that. I thought I could do something. Oh well. Let's go elsewhere. There's one area we haven't explored yet, over here on the side, on the right. Okay. I'm gonna save it, because it can get dangerous. Save over. Okay. Wow, hiya, gorgeous. What a luscious looking hunk of flesh you are. Thank you, I guess. Who are you? How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow. Of course, the femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? Wink, wink. You know, I was just thinking, it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest. It's a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid. Drat. Loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages. What we're after is this part here, this piece. But if we try to take it right now, she poisons Alexander and he dies. So we'll try not to have that happen. So I'll have to be quick. See, there's a loose thread here. So I'll pull on that. Hey, don't touch that thread. Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it. Love. The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough. Alexander sees nothing of interest here. Sorry, excuse me. Hey, hands off the goods there, son. Oh, sorry. This has something to do with the bookstore owner, where he has a book on his, in front of him on his counter, a rare book, and to get it, you need to exchange something with this creature, and the thing you need exchanged. Oh, see, look, the iceberg started to melt. Alexander's carrying what little remains of head of iceberg lettuce. It's rapidly melting. It's probably going to be melted by next, I think you can only walk like a few times and then it's totally melted. It's almost melted. I should get a new one. Can I get a new one? Let's try getting a new one. Alexander replaces his watery lettuce with a freshly picked specimen. Okay, good. It's listening to us. Ye gods, is that cold? Not as cold as the weather here in Canada, that is. Okay. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is go directly. I'm gonna have to use my iceberg lettuce. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I think I can do that. Okay. Sorry if I'm a little bit undecisive right now. I'm trying to... My mind's a bit fuzzy. Alexander pulls out his magic map. We're gonna go to the Isle of the Beast this time. Okay. This is what we need. You see this? A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame. You can't go by unless you cool down the water, and with the iceberg lettuce, we can do that. Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. There we go. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable. And what is this thing? It looks like a lamp. An old abandoned hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods. Let's grab it, because we will need it. Ouch, ow, oh, ouch. The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bath water. Oh, yay. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree. Alright. Now this part here, we can't go through yet. As Alexander continues down the path, he gets a strange feeling that he's being watched. Come on over and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on the top of the gate. He won't hurt you, and he's just there to scare you. Yeah, right. I think he's trying to fool us. I wonder if I can grab the brick here. I think I can. I think they'll let me. I'm gonna save it just in case, because you never know. Let's grab the brick. Alexander picks up the brick. Okay, good. See, the statue follows us. If we get too close, we'll get... Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Come on through, I say. I can show you a path through the forest. Ha ha ha, got you this time. Oh no. The land of the dead. Next. That move was slightly erroneous. Okay, good thing I saved, because accidents happen. Let's leave this wretched place. You aren't going to listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that. That's odd. The gardener just disappeared. Yep. Okay, there's one thing I forgot. I think I have to go back to the Isle of the Crown. Oops. And I have to go talk to the bookstore owner. So, let's go back to the Isle of the Crown. Here. Hello, Sing Sing. How are you today, little bird? Okay. Ah, there's something new. Let's go inspect it. Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens, rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Vizier Abdul Alhazred and Princess Cassima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Cassima will be another man's wife. Not just another man's wife. He's an evil man. Very evil. Come on. Oh, Jolo's back. Jolo, how fare you? And what news have you of the castle? Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon. Cassima, married. It is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew if Cassima wished it. Tell me about the Vizier, Jolo. The Vizier is a mother effer. No, sorry. The Vizier. Now, there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul Alhazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for Alhazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Cassima had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Alhazred became Vizier. And now? Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl. Oh, what a creepo. Oh, that is so creepy. And she is the only thing between him and the throne. He's like a child molester. Do you think he means to harm her? I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way. Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now. The Vizier is capable of anything, and Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well. Okay. Now we know a little bit more about what's happening with the Vizier and Cassima. You see... Oh, how fare you, merchant? Sufficiently well. Thank you, Alexander. My only wish is for more time to read. I love reading, too. Okay, there's something here on his counter. How much for that book on the counter, merchant? It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. That must be a horrible death. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it. Okay, this is what I needed right now to advance. Now, we're going to go ahead to, let's go check the Isle of the Beast again, quickly. And if it's not there, then I'll go back to the Isle of Wonder very rapidly. Don't worry, guys, it won't take too long. I promise. Alexander takes his sweet time, though. If I were him, I'd be running my ass off. Come on, Alexander. Cassima's life is on the line. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Magic map. Let's go. Where did I say? A Line of the Beast. No, it's not there. Okay. Which means to use it again. We return to the Isle of Wonder.